This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builders, and today is Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021, and this is a stock market update concluding our day. And we're going to cover a lot of stocks today, so hopefully this will help you out in your trading. And let's dig into it and see what happened today. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, FinWealth Live, and continue to like our videos so that we can continue bringing these to you on a daily basis throughout the week. And on Sunday, prep for Monday. Again, we're not financial advisors. Everything we're showing you is what we're trading and what we're watching. So just trade responsibly and know your trades are your own. As far as the market overall today, you can see the Dow Jones closed up 0.8%, NASDAQ up 0.55%, S&P 500 0.82%. So nice little quick pullback and a turnaround Tuesday. So turnaround Tuesday did not disappoint us. It did exactly the opposite of yesterday, which we've talked about in our videos multiple times. If you want to look at the heat map, you see overall, you see the strength of the market. You can see that the FANGs came back after a day of rest. They've come back and rallied back up a little bit for us. You can also see that overall, the other countries are doing well as well, but China back down. So we had a couple of green days to China over the last several days, and it looks like we're back red again. So something just to watch for tomorrow as we're coming to the market, that if it's down in the foreign countries, especially China, it could possibly be a slight down day for us or flat. So just be careful of that. But it is very bullish as far as the market right now. So we could hit all-time highs tomorrow and throughout the rest of this week as well, as long as there's no bad news. ARCT and FLGC were the top markers today on the stocks. You see that ARCT gave you a nice rally. 34.37 was a low and 58 was the high. So nice run here. You could have got, well, by the time I hit the scanner from 34, it was around 47.89. And so that could be your entry right here. You had a big long resting period when it hit the scanner, but you could have just bought this. You can see that it was staying above the 50 moving average, and right, the 20 is just riding right along it. So nice move. You may not cut all this. If you were already in this, then congratulations, you got a really nice move today. Looking to see if this is going to consolidate. We didn't see retracement back, so we could see retracement back to the 20 EMA and then a rally hopefully back up again. So this is going to be on our watch list now. FLGC, so you can see that it gave us a run actually the other day, $3 to $10. Well, and then a little bit of pullback to 640. And then a nice rally back up today to $12, over $12. So huge moves on FLGC. So we did see the retracement too. Just note that it did retrace that last candle all the way back down. Not quite 50% of a retracement for the day, but pretty close. So we'll see if we can get a rally up. It's above all the moving averages. So we'll see if we can get it, a couple more trades out of this moving forward. As far as earnings, today, we were looking at Baba, Lilly, Skills, Activision, Big Five, Lyft. The ones that the after hours ones that I caught that was actually Activision, and we'll cover that one. That was a really good trade. Lilly was a good trade. Baba, not so much, but let's go ahead and get into some of these stocks. So Baba, you can see that on the open here, that we had a nice little dip here down to 9. Basically, if you're shorting it from pre-market, you killed it. I was watching this pre-market. It made a huge drop from 200 clear down to 192. So if you could got back in here, this is kind of where you look for the bounce. And it went clear back up to 107, back to 194, and then closed out at 197 at the end of the day. So nice little rally here. We'll see. I like that it's curving up here. That's above all the moving averages. So we'll see if we can get a ride out of this tomorrow. Just remember the China stocks are showing red right now. So just be careful if you're trading in Chinese stock because you could have a more of a pullback. We'll see if we can rally out of this. Lilly, nice gap down, 243.50, went up to a high of 259.37. And so you had a couple of dips. You even had a dip in later in the day where it came down almost to the 100 here at 252.71. Rally back up. So there's some other opportunities here. And Lilly is one that I traded last year. There's a bigger spread on it. Really liked Lilly. In fact, I think I traded 3 days in a row after earnings last year, or last quarter. So Lilly, I usually keep a good eye on because I can usually get some trades out of this for a few days. So something we'll keep an eye on. Hood. So Robinhood, I tried to get on this IPO went the first day, and just kind of chopped me out, and didn't really do anything for me. So I stayed out of it for a few days, but it started rallying today. You know, $37 was a low here, high of 48.59. Thought for sure it was going to get up to that level again before the market closed. It tried to, but then it just kind of pulled back. And so looking at this one in the morning for Robinhood to see if it's going to rally in the morning. It was building momentum here at the end of the day, which I really like. So I want to see if this can bust over this 48 and possibly go towards the $50 mark. So one on the list for tomorrow. Align was pretty flat. You can see they kind of pulled back a little bit and then settled back up here. So this is a good level of resistance here, and obviously there's some support in here. We'll see if Align can try to rally up here, or if it's going to just consolidate here. You can see that it might create a little wedge here, depending on how long it stays there. AMD is just amazing. Like, I had no idea it was going to go this high today. I thought maybe 111, 112 was the goal. It went clear up almost 115 today. Just a crazy rally. You can see several days, like we're looking at 2 weeks worth of rallies. So it's got to start slowing down. These big bars though show you a lot of volume coming in here, a lot of strength. So just be careful. You see it pull back a little bit. Could possibly retrace to find some support and to be able to run again. But you know, it could be wrong. Tomorrow it could just take off again. You can see here we had a long week here as well. So these long bars are just showing a lot of strength in this stock. So keep an eye on that one for the morning as well. Tesla pulled back low. You could, if you shorted this, it was great. I didn't get the short on this. 722.65 down to 701, back up to 712. So here it gave you a few pullbacks today. Again, you know, like I said, you know, I always look at Tesla for, you know, at least $5 or $10 a day. You know, a lot of days it does $20, $30, $40 days. And if you just shorted it, you got it. If not, you just got to run up, which is still $10, which is, you know, perfect for me. Would have loved to have it all, but yeah, it's just not realistic. So Tesla continues to do well with it for us. AMPI, you can see this one, we talked about this one multiple days. It's given us multiple runs. You can see today, tried to run up to almost $11, then pull back down to almost around $9. So just seeing if it'll grab some support here. It still looks like it's, you know, it's trying to stay up there, give us a few runs, give us now 5 spikes. So we'll see if we get another one, or if this decides to go ahead and retrace. You know, expecting it might pull back, you know, around the 750 range, or maybe even down to the 20 here at 639. So just something to be real careful with on that stock, because it's, you know, it gave us several runs. KLAC, so this one, it's consolidating. We have this big gap down below here looking to fill. Told you to watch this today to see if it decided to rally up to resistance, to see if it could break through or possibly fall back into this to close out this gap. It looks like it decided for the second day, it didn't do anything. So continue to watch this one, set some alerts on it, and see when it decides to move. Otis broke through the resistance level that we talked about last night, heading up towards 992, pulled back, looking to see if this can get up to 94 this week. So just kind of watching this one. It's showing strength still, so that's good. Nike continues to run up. This is, again, we've talked about this several days. It just continues to climb up here. And it seems like it's funny, it kind of rests and then it climbs, and then it rests and it climbs. And so you can see that it rested yesterday and today it's climbing again. So the goal up here is 174.10. If it pulls back here, hopefully it'll find support here on the 5. If not, the 20 is clear down here at 162. So just be careful, because this is run so long. I expected more of a pullback and retracement, and it just really doesn't do that. So there's definitely a lot of people pumping money into this. So just be careful on that one. BTNX, BNTX. So this one we traded multiple days. It pulled back to the 100, which is good. We talked about this, and there's multiple videos how it pulled back and found support. So it's rallying up to try to go towards this high. It hit resistance. This prior resistance was at 351.76. So we'll see if we can break through that tomorrow. It just kind of stalled right there and didn't have a chance to break through. So we'll see if that'll continue to to run up to our number. Apple, it had a nice pullback to the 20, rallying up here. And so, have good support down below. It hit resistance here at 148. See if we can bust through that and try to climb up back towards 149 and then back up towards the highs at 150. So that's kind of the goal. mRNA, incredible stock again. We talked about this multiple times. Just continues. I mean, today was a crazy day. This thing just continues to climb. Looking for a pullback sometime, but for now, money is getting poured in here, so it just continues to climb up there. So there's a lot of value being seen in mRNA, and I'm sure there's some other pumping that's going on. So just try to be careful on this one. The goal is 400. We'll see if we can hit 400. My guess, this might get close to 400 and then pull back and may fake you out. So just be careful on this one. If we break the 400, should have momentum start to go into 410 or 420. Carvana. So Carvana, we talked about how this pulled back typically to the 20 and that it started doing that. It looked like it was going to hit it again. It looks like it tried to attempt to do that. We'll see if it can find support on the 20, because you can see every time it's done that, it's rallied back up. If it doesn't and it breaks that 20, then we can start to see a retracement occur on Carvana. But so far, it's holding above that 20 for a bounce. The dollar is pretty well flat today, but it's above the 200 moving average, which is good. It's nice and stable, but it's keeps the market continue to climb. The VIX pulled back. It's pulled back a little bit. That's good. We want to see that. If it can stay under 18, that's preferable for the market to continue to climb. So the S&P 500, we talked about this one, just climbing up to new highs. A nice bullish momentum, and stays above this, above those 5s and 10s and 20 most of the time. So I'm just going to see how far this will take us. Triple Qs came back. It touched the 20 this morning, rallied back up. It's in this channel right here. It's got to break through this 368 level here to get to new highs, but showing a lot of strength. Semiconductors, second day in this channel, trying to break through. It hit resistance here at 367. See if we can break through that one and start to move towards that to 270. And I think I said 367. It's 267. IWM, you see this huge consolidation pattern. Just continues to bounce up and down through here. Obviously, it hasn't found strength to break through to new highs, and it also hasn't broken down past this 200 moving average, which continues to climb up here. So we'll see what it can do, what it's going to do. But for right now, it's pretty well flat. Financials. So financials are pretty much still in that channel, trying to break through into this upper channel, but it has not done it yet. Gold pretty well flat today. Silver is not loading for some reason. Sorry, we're fixing things on the fly. I didn't realize that had scrolled off there. So let's go ahead and fix this real quick. My lines are missing, but that's why. Sorry. And this still fixes on the fly. All right, so silver. It looks like it's continues to consolidate here in this channel here that we have, kind of fighting with that 200 that we talked about, and it's got to break through that 200 and start. These moving averages are going to slowly come down to meet it if it continues to struggle. But right now, silver is not very bullish right now. It's just kind of hovering there, which is okay if it needs that to build momentum. As far as Bitcoin. Found good support here, pulled up, tried to break up, beyond this 44,000 mark that I have marked up here, which is the goal. Pull back to the 20 or the 200. Now it's just below the 200. So let's monitor this. This is almost if it comes down to 20, it's a 50% retracement here. If it can pull back here to the 20 and the 50. So we'll see, and they could possibly pop up, but I'm not quite sure where Bitcoin's going to go yet. Ethereum. Nice big rally that we talked about. A little bit of retracement going on right here. We'll see if that continues or if it settles out right there. That's stocks today. Those are the stocks we're moving. We have a few that we're watching tomorrow in the morning. See if those can rally for us. And bull market right now that we're running in. So just be careful out there though. Midweek next week, we had a nice turnaround Tuesday today. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Everybody trade safe out there, be safe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night.